Here's what we need to talk about now when it comes to hair loss. As you probably all know by now, I'm 6 days in as far as being unemployed. I worked for the same company for over a decade. They shut down the entire branch, and now I'm looking for a job. And this is the only thing I'm doing for fun in the meantime, is making videos. Truth, I'm not watching Netflix. So here's one thing I'm almost amazed no one's asked me yet, because I have been very vocal about the fact that men with shorter, like a shaved head or at least a buzz cut, but it's specifically a shaved head, are seen as more dominant, taller, arguably just more attractive, really. Because men are seen attractive in different ways than women, obviously. So a guy who's in charge and taller and dominating is going to be seen, therefore, as more attractive. Because again, you have to accept that men and women are seen as attractive in different ways. Which is why women aren't caring about hair loss to the rate that men are, which is an ongoing argument for insecure guys who watch my channel, and they want to believe that women just lie about it when they say that hair loss doesn't matter. But that's not what this video is about. Here's what this video is about. Instead, I want to talk about the fact no one's brought up, hey Nick, well, if you're trying to get a job right now, why don't you shave your head? Because that would surely help your chances of getting the job. If you shave your head, you'll look taller and more dominant. Nick, you should shave your head. Why don't you do that? See, I'm amazed no one's asked me that yet. I'm going to answer that question anyway. So here's my answer. My answer is, psychologically, I've got enough going on in my life. Now, I'm not an anxious guy, but you got to understand that somewhere buried underneath all this testosterone inside of me is a part of me that might be a little bit terrified right now because I don't have a job. And being a male especially, and having a wife and 2 kids, it's kind of a scary thing. So, I'm going through enough change in my life, not to mention Tom Petty died a couple weeks ago, and that, it's funny because psychologically I was close to Tom Petty. More so than many family members and close friends, there was Tom Petty. He's always been a part of my life. So I'm going through losing Tom Petty, losing my job of 10 years. I just don't think it's a good idea to make such a drastic change right now in my life. Maybe after I get settled in the new job, and maybe after my TV show airs in 2018, but I can't tell you what it's about or the network it's on, but I'll keep you posted. Those are reasons I'm not shaving my head. I don't want to go through too much change at once. I need stability in my life right now. And so, actually I just got a text message. Let me see. I just want to make sure, is this about a job? It is about a job. That is so, hey, I'm not making this up. And I'm going to hide the phone number. But there is 945, which is 940, like this just came in. And here's the text. I'm not making this up. Hey Nick, this is blank from blank company. Good news, the company would like to meet with you. They have availability tomorrow at 10:30 or Friday anytime before 1. That is so funny. So I'm going to respond after I end this video and say, yeah, I'll meet tomorrow. So you know that I'm not making this up. Like if you rewound the video and turned the volume up full blast, you'd hear because I had it on vibrating. Okay, so I'm throwing my phone on the couch. I've got my first official interview tomorrow. And of course, I had already done 3 different interviews with 3 different temp agencies because that's how I got my job over a decade ago. So I'll be going in for an interview with this hair in a suit, acting all dominant and happy and aggressive and looking as tall as I can, being 5'9". I'll be doing all those things. And that just happened. So, I'm not going to shave my head. I want stability right now. Let's save that maybe for sometime later in 2018. That's funny. Like this is real. I'm excited. Because even if I don't get the job, it's experience in interviewing. I haven't been on a job interview in really since 2005 or 6. But it makes me happy because that's part of my identity. What's not part of my identity? My hair. I mean, my ethnicity is part of my identity. I celebrate that, but my hair, with or without that, I'm still the same person. But my job definitely is part of my identity. My ability to provide for my family and to make money, that totally is a part of my identity. So that's why you're going to see me naturally cheer up and get truly excited that this place wants to interview me tomorrow at what, 10:30? So, I'm going to end this video. I'll probably make a few more, but I get to focus on getting a job. This is great. Like, of all videos I've shot today wearing this flannel shirt, that came in right in the middle of the one that was actually talking about going for job interviews. Okay, I'm excited about that coincidence, but I'm excited about the job tomorrow. They wanted me. They love me. Well, they like me enough to call me in for an interview. But it's just this concept of, like, I talk about it all the time on this channel, that your value as a man is not found in your hair. It's on all these other things. So you're seeing this in real life as a guy who turned 36 and a half years old recently, like last week or whatever. This is part of my identity. And they appreciate my skill set. I always talk about it. You're judged as a man by your skill set and how passionate you are about that skill set and finding identity in that. I talk about it all the time on this channel. So that's why I'm so excited. They saw my resume. They found me valuable. They know the minimum salary that I can do this for. They're cool with that. They say, yes, we agree that you're worth that amount of money. And yes, your skill set is what we're looking for. We want you. We're interested in you. Again, it's not about whether I get the job or not. But what you're seeing is a glimpse in your future. When one day you'll be 36 and a half, married and have 2 kids, and you're not going to care about hair whether you have it or not. You're going to care about this stuff. This is what makes you come alive. It's how you find your identity. This is great. This is great stuff. Listen to Tom Petty.